Before I even start, I need you to do two things. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss more stories like mine, and stick around till the end to share your thoughts in the comments. Trust me, I need to hear them. I still remember that night like it was yesterday. The restaurant was buzzing, laughter bouncing off the walls, wine glasses clinking. We were out with friends, me, my wife, and half a dozen couples celebrating a promotion. I thought it would be a fun night. I thought I knew my place. Then she laughed, my wife, in front of everyone. That sharp, biting laugh that used to make me blush when it was private. But tonight, it was different. "You always act like you're the smartest person in the room," she said, smiling at our friends while her eyes cut straight through me. "It's cute, really, in a kind of sad way." My stomach twisted. I forced a laugh, trying to hide the sting. Inside, my brain scrambled. Did I overreact? Was I imagining this? Maybe she was joking, right? I should have seen it earlier. The little things. The missed calls when I was working late. The, "oh, nothing, just tired," text that didn't match her tired face. The way her phone stayed glued to her hand, screen down, as if I couldn't see it. I told myself I was being paranoid, that I was just insecure, but the gnawing feeling never left. That week, it had started. First, I noticed her laugh, soft, secretive, when she thought I wasn't looking. Then the quick messages she'd delete before I could read them. The sudden excuses. I had to meet someone about work, or I'm just grabbing coffee. I began questioning myself, my own judgment, my own worth. Was I imagining it? Maybe I'd become the kind of husband who sees shadows where there's only light. And yet my gut never lied. It was Friday when I finally saw it. The text that would change everything. She had left her phone on the counter while she grabbed her purse. A single notification flashed. "Can't wait to see you tonight, Red Heart." No name, just a heart. My hands shook as I scrolled. Dozens more. Late nights, quick meetups, little lies woven into the truth. Every memory of us suddenly felt fragile, like glass slipping through my fingers. I tried to confront her gently at first. "Is someone else?" My voice cracked, the words tasting like ashes. She laughed, that same laugh. "You're imagining things," she said, rolling her eyes. "Stop being dramatic." But now I knew. I saw it all. The confrontation had to happen eventually. It was a Saturday morning, sun spilling into our bedroom. I held the phone between us like a dagger. "Explain this," I said quietly. Her face drained of color. The defiance faded, replaced by guilt that didn't quite fit with her rehearsed excuses. "It's complicated," she whispered. I didn't mean for it to happen. I wanted to scream, to cry, to beg her to tell me it wasn't true. But instead, I did something I hadn't expected. I looked at her. Not the woman who had laughed at me in public. Not the woman who had betrayed me. But the one I had loved, still loved, in some quiet, stubborn corner of my heart. And then it came out, one sentence that left me shaking. "I thought you deserved someone better than you." Every fiber of my being froze. Those words weren't just cruel. They were a mirror, reflecting every insecurity I'd swallowed, every quiet moment I'd doubted myself. She'd mocked me in public, and now she confirmed it privately. My love for her felt like a trap I had willingly walked into. I left that room without another word. I drove without thinking, hands gripping the steering wheel until my knuckles went white. The betrayal echoed louder than any heartbreak I'd ever known. But underneath it all, a strange clarity settled in. I couldn't stay where I wasn't respected, where love had been twisted into humiliation. The aftermath was messy. I moved out temporarily, gave her the chance to explain herself fully, but some cracks can't be repaired. Some trust, once shattered, refuses to glue back together. I replayed every shared memory, the holidays, the quiet nights on the couch, the whispered, "I love yous," and realized that even love couldn't protect me from betrayal. Eventually, we parted ways. She stayed in the house. I found an apartment down the street. The silence was heavy at first, but I began to notice things I hadn't before. My own strength, my own worth, the freedom to be angry without guilt, to grieve without shame. Now, months later, I still feel the sting of that night in the restaurant. the laughter that cut me deeper than any sword. But I also feel something else, a quiet, unwavering respect for myself. Love can be cruel, yes, but so can honesty with oneself. If you ever felt mocked, betrayed, or small in the eyes of someone you trusted, know this. Leaving isn't weakness. It's survival. And one day, maybe soon, you'll look back and realize you're stronger for it. So tell me, have you ever been humiliated by someone you loved? How did you deal with it? Drop your story in the comments, and let's talk about it. And don't forget to subscribe. There are more stories like this waiting, and I promise you won't want to miss a single one.